Starting late is better than never starting. Every single day you wait is another day of compounding you can never get back. The best time to start was 20 years ago. The second best time is today, right now, this moment. I want you to do something for me after this video ends. Open a compound interest calculator. Put in your current age, put in a reasonable monthly contribution amount that you can commit to. Put in a conservative 7% or 8% return assumption, and then look at where you could be 15, 20, or 25 years from now. If the number excites you, that is your sign to start. If the number disappoints you, that is also your sign to start, because the only way to change that number is to begin. Nobody is coming to save you. No government program is going to give you financial freedom. No inheritance is guaranteed. No lottery ticket is reliable. The only path that works every single time for every single person is consistent investing over a long period of time. And $600,000 is the milestone where all that consistency finally starts to feel real. So let me leave you with this. Forget about being a millionaire for a moment. That will come naturally after you cross $600,000 if you just stay the course. Instead, focus all your energy on reaching this one specific number. Track your progress. Celebrate every $10,000 increase. Watch your net worth grow quarter by quarter, year by year. Let the momentum build. Trust the process. Stay boring. Stay disciplined. Stay the course. Because the people who reach $600,000 are not special. They are not geniuses. They are not lucky. They are simply the ones who decided to start and never stopped. And you can be one of them. Now, I want to hear from you. Where are you on your financial journey right now? Are you just starting out, or are you already on the path toward this milestone? Drop your answer in the comments below. Let us build a community of people who are serious about reaching financial freedom together. If you found value in this video, please share it with one person in your life who needs to hear this message. Someone who is working hard but has never been told about the $600,000 rule. It might change the way they think about money forever. And if you're not subscribed yet, this is your moment. Hit that subscribe button and join a community of people who are building real wealth, not just looking rich. I release videos every week about the financial truths that schools never taught and that most people learn too late. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.
And $600,000 is approximately the point where that snowball becomes large enough that you can actually feel the momentum building. Now, I want to address something important that many financial channels will not tell you. The journey to $600,000 is not glamorous. It is boring. It involves years of automatic transfers into index funds, years of living below your means, years of watching other people buy things you could technically afford but choose not to, years of people questioning why you live so modestly when you could spend more. There will be moments when you feel like you are missing out, moments when you wonder if the sacrifice is worth it, moments when your friends are enjoying new cars and renovated kitchens and luxury vacations while you are still driving your old vehicle and packing your lunch. But here's what happens on the other side. While your friends are still working at 55, 60, and 65 years old, still stressing about mortgage payments and retirement accounts that are too small, you will have options they cannot even imagine. You will have the freedom to work because you want to, not because you have to. You will have the ability to say no to things that do not serve you. You will have peace of mind that no luxury purchase can provide. The question is, are you willing to be uncomfortable for a few years so you can be free for the rest of your life? Because that is the real trade. That is the deal. That is what reaching $600,000 actually requires. Let me also address something that might be holding you back right now. You might be looking at your current situation and thinking, I am already 35 or 40 or 50 years old. Is it too late for me? The answer is absolutely not. Even if you start at 40 with nothing, investing $1,500 per month, you can still reach $600,000 by your early 60s. That might not sound as exciting as reaching it at 41, but think about what that means. It means you have a fully funded retirement. It means you are not dependent on your children. It means you can retire with dignity instead of working until you physically cannot anymore. At $600,000, something psychological shifts inside you. You stop feeling desperate. You stop making decisions based on fear. You stop tolerating jobs that destroy your mental health because you know you have options. You have a financial cushion that gives you the power to walk away from bad situations. That is not just money. That is power. That is dignity. That is control over your own life. People who have not reached this milestone yet often cannot understand how different life feels when you know you have years of expenses saved and invested. The confidence it gives you is impossible to describe until you experience it yourself. But this milestone also comes with a warning. Just like I explained in my previous video about the $750,000 trap, the moment you reach $600,000, you enter dangerous territory. Because at this level, your money is generating real income, and you might be tempted to stop contributing. You might think, my money is doing the work now, so I can take my foot off the gas. That would be a massive mistake. $600,000 is not the finish line. It is the launching pad. From this point, every additional dollar you invest gets multiplied by the compounding machine that is already running at full power. The journey from $0 to $600,000 might take you 20 years. The journey from $600,000 to $1 million might take less than 5 years, even if you add nothing new. This is what people mean when they say the first million is the hardest. They are not exaggerating. The math literally works that way. Let me give you the exact numbers so you can see it clearly. Starting from $0, investing $1,000 per month at 10% annual return, it takes approximately 20 years to reach $600,000. But from $600,000 to $1 million, adding nothing else, it takes less than 6 years just from the returns on what you have already accumulated. That is the magic of compounding, at scale. The heavy lifting is done by the money you already saved. Your new contributions start mattering less and less compared to what your existing wealth is generating on its own. This is why the rich really do get richer. Not because they're smarter, not because they work harder, but because once your money reaches a certain size, it starts growing on its own momentum, like a snowball rolling downhill. At $600,000, your money becomes a silent employee that works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, never complains, never takes vacation, and never asks for a raise. And here is the most powerful part. It keeps working even when you stop working. This is the invisible line where financial independence starts becoming real. But nobody tells you about $600,000 because it is not a flashy number. It is not a million. It does not make headlines. It does not impress people at parties. But it is the number that quietly separates people who will be financially free from people who will work forever. Now, you might be thinking $600,000 sounds like a lot of money. And you are right, it is. But it is also achievable for ordinary people with ordinary incomes if they understand the system and give it enough time. Let me show you how realistic this number actually is. If you invest $500 every month starting from age 25 and you earn the historical average return of 10% annually, you will cross $600,000 by age 52 without doing anything extraordinary. No genius stock picking, no lucky breaks, just consistency and patience. If you can invest $1,000 per month, you reach $600,000 by age 45. If you can push it to $1,500 per month, you get there by age 41. That is still young enough to have decades of freedom ahead of you. The math does not care about your background, your education, or your family name. The math works the same for everyone who follows it. But here is where most people go wrong. They hear these numbers and say, that's too slow, I want it faster, so they start chasing shortcuts. They try to pick winning stocks. They jump into crypto at the peak. They fall for get-rich-quick schemes. They take excessive risks trying to compress decades of wealth building into a few years. And what happens? Most of them end up further behind than when they started.
The people who actually reach $600,000 are not the ones who tried to get rich fast. They're the ones who accepted that wealth is built slowly, then let time and compounding do the heavy lifting. There's another reason $600,000 matters that goes beyond just the monthly income it can generate.
Before we dive into today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. This channel is built for people who are serious about building real wealth. And if that sounds like you belong here. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video that could change your financial future. Now, let me ask you a question. What if I told you there's a secret financial milestone that almost nobody talks about? Not $100,000, not $1 million, but a number sitting quietly in between that changes everything about how money works in your life. That number is $600,000. And once you understand why this specific milestone matters so much, you will never look at wealth building the same way again. Most people spend years chasing arbitrary numbers without understanding what they actually mean. They want to be a millionaire because it sounds good. They want six figures because society says it matters. But they never stop to ask what specific amount of money actually changes the math of their life. Here's the truth that wealthy people understand but rarely explain. $600,000 is the point where your money starts working harder than most people's full-time jobs. Let me prove it with simple math that anyone can understand. Imagine you have $600,000 invested in a basic low-cost index fund. The historical average return of the stock market is around 10% per year before inflation. After inflation, you're looking at roughly 7% real returns. Now, do the calculation. $600,000 multiplied by 7% equals $42,000 per year. That's $3,500 every single month, coming to you while you sleep, while you eat, while you spend time with your family, while you live your life. $3,500 per month is more than what millions of hardworking people earn from their full-time jobs, and your money generates this without you clocking in for a single shift. Let that sink in for a moment.